In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Lost Mary NERA30K full view kit. Welcome back to Vampire Vape. My name's Andrew, and yes, I try not to say that very many times because it's quite a mouthful. It's a very long vape name, but yes, we'll be talking about that device today, which is a little bit different from things that we've seen before. Let's go down and take a look. So in front of me, I've got the device just here, the Lost Mary NERA30K full view kit, and I was cheating because I was reading the box for the name just there, but that is what this is called. It's a 3 setup disposable, essentially. So these parts are disposable, this part is not. This is an 800 milliamp hour battery mod, if you want to call it that, right? So this part you keep, and then you buy these as replacements. Inside here, you've got 10 mils of e-liquid with another 2 mil at the top just there. And then you've got a little window just here as well. You've got the flavors on the side. So we've got a watermelon ice and a strawberry watermelon just there. And then on the other side is where the magic happens. You've got magnets just there. You've got the connector pins and a little airflow slot just there, which will connect magnetically into here. Once you pop it in, you can see there's a bit of a disco that lights up just there. And this is the actual full device. So if you want to just be vaping watermelon ice, you can be. If you want to take that out and swap it over to the next one, oh, wrong way around. There we go, now we've got strawberry watermelon. So it's a bit of a unique device in that sense. We do have a little airflow thing just there on the battery side so that when you inhale, it can then detect and engage the auto trigger for the battery to provide power to the coil to let vapor production actually happen whilst you vape on it, because there's no button fire here. It is just auto draw activation. We do have a button though, and that turns on or off turbo. So you do have a turbo mode. You've got a battery indicator at the top by those 4 LEDs just there. And as I said, 800 milliamp hour battery, probably about a day's use, but it really depends on whether you're using turbo or not and how much you're vaping it. Turbo is just going to increase the power output so you get more of a hit and drain the battery more. If you've got turbo off, well then you're going to use less power and you're going to get less of a hit. So you've got that choice just there. You've got USB-C charging on the base as well. So again, with this one, you can just leave it laying down, which is something I never say to do. I always say to keep devices upright so that you don't oversaturate them. However, with this, because you've got a 10 mil e-liquid pot on the base, the only way to saturate the coil and the cotton at the top is to leave it down so that gravity can work and wick that back up again. So don't worry about just leaving this on its side or anything like that. You don't need to worry with this kind of device. But yeah, this part you keep, these parts you replace. So you can buy these in an array of different flavors if you want to, and or you could just buy the same ones again if you really like them. But yeah, once you've used these up, then you're going to have to replace these, but keep this part. So now let's give it a taste, shall we? So I'm going to just randomly select one, stick it in, and that is strawberry watermelon. Let's do no turbo first, and then try it with turbo afterwards. So let's have a go. Very, very strong ice on the back just there as the first hit at least. Let's have another go. Very strong with the strawberry, despite the fact that I get a lot of watermelon smell from it before vaping it. It's very heavy on the strawberry. Watermelon's quite subtle anyway, so it's sort of more on the back end just there. But very sweet, very strong, perfect for those quitting smoking and starting vaping. So that is the strawberry watermelon. Very, very, very potent, very sweet, like I said. So it's going to cut through your muted taste buds so that you get something really tasty just there. Let's just try the straight up watermelon ice, which I imagine is probably the same level as ice as this one. I don't know, maybe it's stronger. Let's find out. So we'll go through these in no turbo first, and then I'll stick turbo on and then try them both again. Cool. That one is my preference actually. Watermelon ice, really sweet still, but just straight up watermelon. The ice level is exactly the same. So it's not one's no ice and one is ice, despite the fact this says ice and this don't. They're both icy to the same level, I would say. But let's just try them again. So I'll put the other one back in. So we've got strawberry watermelon. I'm going to spin this around and hit turbo and see how that is. It's probably my preference because I do prefer a hotter vape myself. If I'm honest, There's not much of a difference between the two. They both kick out quite a bit of power. There's probably only a very small increase in power there, but it is, you know, actually quite pleasant of a vape. Let's just try the other one with turbo mode enabled. We've still got turbo as it says just there. Let's have another go. I'm really digging the watermelon ice one. I think that was my favorite out of the two flavors that I've got just here, which is not what I'd expect. I'd prefer strawberry watermelon because I prefer strawberry over watermelon, but the sweetness and that ice that it kicks up is really, really nice. And it's going to help you quitting smoking. And that leads nicely onto, well, who is this for? And I would say this is ideal for those quitting smoking that want an easy device. Once it's set up, it's a very easy device to just take this out, swap it over for a different flavor if you're bored or whatever. They're 20 milligram nic salts. You've got 24 mil of e-liquid just here. That's a lot of juice. So very convenient. All you need to do is charge it up and go. Really easy. But those flavors are very cold and very sweet and very strong, so it cuts through your muted taste buds, because when you quit smoking, your taste buds are going to be dampened down, and you need to get something that you really find tasty to want to quit smoking, essentially. And I think these do that really well. So there we have it. Hopefully you've learned a lot today about the Lost Mary NERA30K full view kit. If you have, then let me know and stick around for more videos. My name's Andrew, this is Vampire Vape. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.